So guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? NASCARchronicle.com has been pretty quiet recently, mainly because NASCAR on the whole has been pretty quiet as well. So I apologise for that, but at the end of the day, if there's no news to react to, nothing to bring you, well, what can I do? But there is some news here. Jimmie Johnson has identified the fact that he will then compete in the Daytona 500 and also the Coca-Cola 600 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in 2025. These are the two races that he has earmarked for his 2025 schedule. Of course, Johnson has not raced full-time in NASCAR since 2020. He came back in 2023 after he had some time in IndyCar, and he's raced in occasional races here and there. I think he raced in about 8 races or so last season in 2024. This season he's saying that he's only going to race 2 of them, but you know, he's achieved a fair amount in the sport, 7-time champion. You know, he's done all right for himself. So if he wants to, you know, dip his toe back into the Cup Series every now and again, that is more than fine by me. So let's have a look at this, guys, here. Full announcement here on the NASCAR. I was going to say NASCARchronicle.com, but no, straight from the source, NASCAR.com itself. NASCAR Hall of Famer Jimmie Johnson will attempt to qualify for the 2025 Daytona 500, which takes place on February the 16th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion announced on Thursday he'll pilot the number 84 Legacy Motor Club Toyota and attempt to qualify for his 22nd career Daytona 500 as part of a 2-race Cup Series schedule this year. 84, of course, being the reverse of his famous 48, which he won all of his championships with. The 2-time victor of the Great American Race is seeking his first win in the season opener at Daytona International Speedway since 2013. Johnson captured his first Harley J. Earl Trophy in 2006, with both wins coming during the 2024 Hall of Fame inductee's long-time tenure at Hendrick Motorsports. Johnson, who is an 83-time Premier Series winner, also tabbed the Charlotte Motor Speedway's annual Memorial Day weekend Coca-Cola 600, which takes place on the 25th of May at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, as his second planned appearance of the season, which could mark 700 starts for his career. He's a 4-time winner of NASCAR's longest race, with 8 total Cup Series wins at the track. "I'm thrilled to be returning to the competition in 2025, Johnson said in a news release from LMC. These 2 races hold a special place in my heart, and I've always loved the energy and excitement that surrounds them. The Daytona 500 is a crown jewel of NASCAR. There's nothing like it. Charlotte Motor Speedway is where I made my first start in the NASCAR Cup Series, and it's always felt like home to me." Legacy Motor Club indicated the Carvana will provide sponsorship for both events, marking the 5th season of the Phoenix-based company's partnership with Johnson. Ryan Keaton, Carvana co-founder and Chief Brand Officer, said that team is committed to creating a special livery that measures up to his 700th start milestone. Johnson's 600 wins will put him just 1 behind Darrell Waltrip's record of 5 victories in the sport's marquee marathon event. The 49-year-old driver, he's 49 now, making me feel old, who retired from full-time competition after the 2020 season, continues to contribute to the sport as a driver and co-founder for Legacy Motor Club. Johnson's post-retirement career has included 1 partial schedule in 21, 1 full season in 22 in IndyCar, and he returned to the Cup Series with 3 races in 23. He participated in 9 Cup events last year. I was close with 8. 9 he participated in, a schedule that included the Daytona 500 and the Coke 600 as well. Just 20 drivers in Cup Series history have reached the 700 start plateau. Kyle Busch is the most recent to mark the milestone, competing in his 700th Cup Series race last July at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So yeah, I got no problem with this. I mean, you know, he's clearly competitive still. He's not like a winning driver or anything. We've seen that from recent times, but at the end of the day, you have to qualify for this. It's not like he's taking a spot away from someone else who might deserve it, a younger driver, for example. You know, he has to earn that spot on the grid. So I'm absolutely fine with it. I'm interested to see it. I'm glad that it's the first race of the season, so we get to see a bit of Johnson. Because when I first started following NASCAR, you know, he was the dominant force in it. You know, he was the guy that you kind of loved to hate a little bit because, you know, he was the Michael Schumacher of NASCAR. He was just winning every week. You know, it's boring. But you know, honestly, looking back on it, the guy's an absolute legend. You know, when he was on it, he's absolutely unstoppable, unbelievable driver, and nearly 50 years of age and still competing in the thing that he loves doing. I'm all for it, man. Hope he qualifies for both races and reaches that 700 race milestone, because that's a big one for sure. And of course, for more NASCAR news and plenty of build up to the Daytona 500 in February, keep it tuned here to the NASCARchronicle.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell as well, and we'll see you soon, guys. Have a good one.